Yo, it's Lamont. Thanks for tuning in to Reality. I'm just almost home, so I'm kind of just quickly doing this. Self-censoring on the internet is so interesting because not only was that pushed on us by our parents, like, you know, my dad always told me, like, always watch what you post online, like, your future employers are gonna like look at your social media accounts and see what type of person you are, this, that, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, that always made me scared of, you know, posting certain things on the internet that, you know, whether it be like a viewpoint that people don't agree with, or it's the fact that like I smoke weed, or, you know, any of these things. These are all things that like people would probably tell you, yeah, don't post it online, because, you know, once you put it online, you can never take it back, and blah, 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 blah. So, you know, that's nice. Our parents are trying to protect us and whatever. But then it's like, okay, now it's 2024. You know, my dad hasn't said like that anything to me in a very long time, because I don't think he feels like he needs to. But so not only do our parents tell us to self-censor on the internet, but cancel culture is causing us to self-censor on the internet. And that's not trying to keep you safe in any type of way. The cancel culture. I mean, my dad was telling me that because he wanted me to have all the possible opportunities I could get in my life, and didn't want me to prematurely like fuck it up by like posting videos of me doing like beer bongs on Instagram or something, you know? So I get what, you know, my dad was trying to do, but cancel culture just makes you scared to be yourself, because if you say something that society doesn't like, you'll be out of a job. And I just, you know, think it's interesting, the whole idea of self-censoring in the first place. It's like, if you're not a piece of shit, like, you know, geez, like calling for the death of people, or if you're just saying your own reality, just the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God, like, you shouldn't censor at all, you know? Like, as long as you're just clearly not a scumbag, like, doing shitty things and causing harm to others, like, bro, you should literally be able to say whatever the fuck you want on the internet without having any fear of losing any future opportunities, without freaking getting bashed on by your peers. Like, I just wonder how it got to this place, because I mean, the internet really should just be like a free place to express ideas and art and blah blah blah. So it's like, why do they want us to self-censor? I just don't get it. Why was this such a belief that's like ingrained in my mind? Like, it could literally fuck up my life if I post certain things on the internet. And I just think 2024, obviously, with so many people who've gotten canceled and whatnot, the only defining factor between people who are canceled and people who like are uncancelable is the people who are uncancelable just continue to do what they do. There's no other factor or anything. Like, people who get canceled just, first of all, they might work for like CBS or something, and then in that case you might lose your job or whatever. That's your fault because you work for CBS. Fucking now it's just, you know, what are you scared of if you don't work for CBS, you know? Like, if you're just a regular old Joe, like, why would you ever self-censor? It's just doing no one harm, doing no one any good, literally, than by holding back what you think and feel because you're scared to put it on the internet. I just think that's interesting. Like why? Yeah, just why? And, you know, in 2024, that's the whole thing. Yeah, people just, you just can't let other people's opinions, oh, you shouldn't say that, or you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do this or that. You can't let these people, like, infiltrate you, you know? Like, you just have to keep going and don't let anything stop you. That's literally the thing. Like, there's no reason to self-censor in any capacity. And, you know, if you really stand by what you're saying, just keep going, keep posting, keep doing it, and nothing bad's gonna come of it. Like, you're not gonna get canceled, you're not gonna lose future opportunities, you're not gonna, honestly, any future opportunities you'd lose from expressing yourself on the internet is probably a blessing, because would you really want to be in that situation, like, under the authority of someone who suppresses who you are? That's like, I don't know. And maybe I would feel different if I was like trying to be like a CEO of like BlackRock or something. Like, maybe I would feel differently. But as someone who's trying to be like an electrician, like, I really just don't think it fucking matters. And what I say, literally. And also, like, for anyone else in that matter, it's like, I don't think it really matters what you say either, as long as you just don't consent to the hate that they're gonna give you, and just don't consent to it, bruh. It's all consensual. Like, if people are giving you grief, like, for saying what you want, bro, like, just don't consent to it. Don't let it fuck up your brain. Like, don't let it change what you're doing. I don't know. So that's interesting. We're just out here trying to speak the whole honest truth, because that's honestly a lot harder than it seems. It's not like, you know, hard to tell the truth. It's just like, to be honest about everything is kind of difficult, because it comes with like a lot of, like, being honest is definitely not the easy thing to do. It's definitely a lot easier to like lie or self-censor yourself or any of that. So in the name of authenticity and just all that is, you know, and all of just what is life, and the fact that we're just free human beings that shouldn't be scared of anything except for fucking, I don't know, shouldn't be scared of anything, especially not speaking, when we live in the United States of America, where we have unalienable rights that were granted to us by God, not the Constitution, by God. We got free speech, we're free, sovereign, to find the pursuit of happiness. We're God-given rights, bro, to speak what we want, and I will be damned if anyone takes some shit away from me by just being themselves or being myself. So, got a little confusing there at the end, but, bro, stop self-censoring. This shit's crazy. Like, we need more expressive people. And honestly, shame on anyone who encourages any sort of self-censoring. It's not good. So, with that being said, I'm about to go inside. First thing I'm gonna do, probably take off my shoes, wash my hands before I pet my cat Minnie, take a fat bong rip, probably make a Caesar salad, eat that, eat my spaghetti for dinner, and hit the hay. So that's the plan, y'all. Peace.